Hello, skateboarders. Welcome to TSM Live Show, Season 4, Episode 4. I'm your host, Tommie Zam. We have a great show for you. This episode's featured skater is Nick Day. Music by Sweet and Juicy. Interview with Greg Harbour. And right after this Keen Ramp commercial, we're going to be sitting down with future skater Nick Day. You guys ready to get this show started? Let's do this. What up, Nick?
Yo, what's up?
How you doing?
How's it going, man?
Good, good.
I'm doing good. I'm good, man. Just chilling, kicking it. It's raining, sadly. As you know, you're Floridian. It rains every day. Sucks.
Yeah, I know. It definitely does. It's been raining like, what, a whole month, dude? It's fucking insane, dude.
Trying to.
Yeah. Hey, just want to let you know you're breaking up just a little bit.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah. You're just breaking up just a little bit.
That's weird.
There you go. Good.
Okay.
There you go.
We good? You hear me?
We good. I can hear you, brother.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Glad to hear it.
So, hell yeah. So you ready to get into this?
I'm ready to get into this.
All right, man. Well, tell us a little bit, give us a little bio about you, man. Some people might know who you are and some people might not.
Okay, a bio. All right, so my name's Nick, obviously, and I'm not from Florida. I'm from New York. I was actually born in Long Island, New York. And at that time, I didn't know what skating was, but of course my dad skated, and he would always, tell me about it here every now and then. And one day, my dad was just like, hey, you should start skating, you should try. And, I picked up a board, and then I all of a sudden moved from New York because of family issues, mom and dad split up, you know how that goes. And, and sent to Florida, and only thing on my mind was skateboarding, man, it was like, my closure from everything, just like my time to get away from all the nonsense and like bullshit in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like as a kid, it was an outlet for me, like when I was young, I was just so stoked to go to the skate park, man, like right after school, skate park, Saturday morning, I'm up at 7 o'clock going to the skate park, that's how it was. And that's how it still is, man. I still have that drive in me every day. It's fucking rad. It's awesome.
That's awesome.
But yeah, dude, I know. It's just like I'm just like without skateboarding, and like I don't know where I'd be. Like it kind of saves me at that point because I was just going through some family problems, and skateboarding kind of just like blocked all the nonsense out of my life. And it's just like when I'm out with my skateboard, that's like my time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like as a young kid, I learned a lot. Like through skateboarding. Discipline wise, kind of it taught me, and a lot of friends, taught me how to skate, and just always having that friend there or like somebody to reflect on, learning. It's all learning process, you know what I'm saying? We're all still learning,
Yep.
and it's just like I think it's a beautiful thing that everyone can contribute to people, and we can all help each other, through our journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm living in St. Augustine, Florida now. I love it here. I've lived here for 8 to 9 years, I'd say now.
Oh wow.
It's been a long ride, but yeah, I'm still not used to Florida weather. Isn't that insane? Like it's like I forget that summer's a thing. When winter comes, it's like, oh man, here comes that above 100 weather.
I know, dude. And the mosquitoes are the worst, right?
Oh, dude, it sucks so bad, man. Oh, it's okay though. We power through, do what we do.
Yeah.
We're skateboarders. We survive.
Oh yeah, definitely. And where do you usually skate in St. Augustine?
Okay, so I live 5 minutes from Treaty Skate Park. That's where I started skating. That's where I was like, that's where skateboarding clicked for me. Like that park. I've had a lot of positive people throughout like my life as like, younger, like when I was like 11, and like 10 or 11, I'd come up there. And just a lot of people that would work at the shop. They used to have a shop there. And they had a lot of people there that would help, the skaters. And sadly, that shop has been closed for 3 to 4 years now. But because of insurance for the park, it's really expensive for a shop to pay insurance for such a large skate park. And yeah, it's an awesome park. It's mainly a transition park, I'd say, but it's one of Team Payne's first skate parks ever built.
Yeah.
So it is a piece of history, I feel like. The park opened in, I think, 2001, and it's still there. That's what shocks me. It's that old. It's 20 years old, It's insane, but I'm very thankful for it,
And you say you skate there all the time, or do you skate a lot of street, or what?
I skate treaty mostly. So street is something like I skate street like when there's nothing, no one's wanting to skate the park. All the homies will just be like, yeah, go push the streets. Like downtown St. Augustine's maybe 5 or 6 minutes from my house, and treaty's 5 minutes from my house. And there's spots from time to time, we're still looking, but what we have discovered, downtown there's spots, but Treaty is mainly, that's our hangout, that's home base. That's yeah, it's always been,
That's awesome, dude.
But I've been traveling a lot through the past 4 to 5 years. Very thankful for that, and I'm starting to understand there's more than just, Florida, there's California, there's Maine, there's everywhere. Jersey, there's everywhere there's some terrain to skate, so,
And all those places you've been to, what's your most favorite skate, like DUI spot or favorite skate spot to go to?
Oh, man.
Got you on that one, dude.
Damn, dude, why'd you do that to me, man? Come on. Dude, I could pick like a top 3. Okay. I like FDR. FDR. Okay. If I was to say a favorite spot with a most core scene in skateboarding, like they run the park there, is FDR in Philadelphia. That park is awesome. The locals contribute to the park. They're the reason it's still going, and FDR is still there. And I think that's really rad. They have their own really rad scene there, and FDR is an awesome skate park. plenty of transition, not too much street, but it's kind of mixed in there, you know. There's a little bit of street mixed into the transition, you know, some rails and stuff, and in the back they just built a new section. Actually, they're actually going to be doing pour soon. Yeah, it's sick. They actually did recently, just this year, pour there for the past Halloween event they just had at FDR. But yeah, it's really rad. They did a whole deck and everything. Have you seen FDR?
No, I don't try to travel up that far, just because to me, I like to stay in warm tropical weather, you know, or dry weather, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been up that. Like, I think the farthest I've been was to Pittsburgh. I mean, that's where all my dad and mom's family's from, is Pittsburgh. So I think that's
Pittsburgh's sick. Okay, nice.
So, but like New York and all that, I mean, I love to go to, but by the time I got to be where the summer's at, man.
Yeah, dude. No, man, it's hot out here.
Ocean and hot chicas, man. You know.
There you go. It's not a bad. Hey, dude. There's nothing wrong with that, though. There's no, you know, it's like, oh man, Florida, we kind of have it really good, man. You know, it's like, it's not California here, but you know, it's warm enough. We got beaches, awesome skate parks, you know, like, it's awesome in Florida, and that's why everyone's moving here. There's a lot of people here, man. Like, traffic on the road's nuts, man. It's like, god damn, dude, are they moving here for the beaches and the skate parks, dude? Like, oh,
that's crazy, dude. And who do you like? Who inspired you in skateboarding? Like, was there any big pros or AMs? I know you say your dad was a skateboarder.
So yeah, my dad was around skating, yeah. But I feel like who really got me into skateboarding, who really pushed me into it, is I'd say Darren Everett. He's one of the dudes I looked up to when I was younger. I was like, I want to do what he's doing. I want to do that, you know? Like, I do not want to say I looked up to Dwayne Peters, but I do. Dwayne Peters' style is, you know, that is an inspiration, you know? I remember when I was young, you know, I looked through some skateboarder magazines, and I was like, what is this? You know? This is from, like, years ago. This is vintage, like, time machine, like, you know? Like, and I just saw Dwayne Peters' picture. I was like, dude, that guy is killing it, dude. Like,
yeah,
style for miles, you know? Like that one layback picture. I was like,
oh, yeah, that one's sick.
I want to do that. You know, like, I was looking through a skateboarder mag when I was like 16 or 17, like not long ago, you know? And I was just like, damn, Dwayne Peters, what the dude, sick. And then I saw, dude, that board's rad. And, you know, I don't want to say I ride one type of board, you know. I ride, you know, when I started skating was big boards, you know, like 10-inch or above, 215s, 60 mil wheels, you know, like, yeah. But my first board was a popsicle, of course, you know, Plan B.
Oh, there you go.
But, yeah. But
that's rad. That's
you know,
rad.
Like,
honestly, that's rad to have like those two people, even, you know.
Of course, yeah, dude, because
the Vampire Vert, you know what I mean? Have him.
Because even Navarrete looked up to Dwayne Peters. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going on. It's just like, it's crazy, man. That skateboarding works, dude. But I feel like Darren Navarrete, his style is set apart from anyone else. You know what I'm saying? He does what he wants to do, you know, and if you don't like it, fuck you, you know, it's just how it is, man. It's that punk rock mentality, dude, you know, it's just how it is.
And you just gave us a video. Tell us about this video we're about to watch.
Okay. So the video is rad. I had, you know, it was fun. Like, it was pretty much put together in the process of 24 hours. Because, like, I have no footage right now. So I put together some HD footage from New Jersey. That's the first park I'm skating in there. And then a little bit of mix of Florida spots with a little bit of New York, and then ending it with Florida. So it's an East Coast thing, you know, there's not any West Coast footage, but it's what I had, you know, put together, and I'm stoked on it, you know. something.
All right. You ready to check it out?
Yeah, let's check it out. Come on.
All right, let's check out Nick Day's video. Yeah, dude, that's fucking sick, brother.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
What was that? Was that Trinity those last couple tricks in Florida, or is that just like a local street spot?
The pump track looking thing?
Yeah, where's that at?
That's a private, that's a private park. It's at this, it's at somebody's house. It's here. It's East Coast. I can't really.
Zips closed.
I know. That's how it is. I mean, but it's East Coast. Yeah.
Well, I have to hit you up when I make my way over to St. Augustine soon.
Hit me up, man. Come on. We got some good food. Come on. We just built a vert ramp. There's a vert ramp down the road.
What?
Yeah, there's a vert ramp down the road from my house, dude. It's like 3 minutes. So insane, dude. It's 11 and 3 inches.
Damn.
So it was 10 foot, a foot of vert. Brennan Gagnon, actually, it's at his house. He's a really good friend of mine that I skate with. He's the homie. He's family. But we've been just building that ramp. He's put so much time into it, and we've all been putting time into it. It's just been a process. We just from cheating it to putting the decks up. I remember, dude, it was 16 weeks ago when we poured the footers.
Damn.
Under the ramp. God, that's kind of quick, dude. We got it done, it's almost done. We have it done to have coping on one side. One side does not have coping right now. We're going to set that soon, I think. We were supposed to do that today. Yeah. But we're just waiting for the gator skin surfacing. And we're going to put that on, and then we'll be skating, dude.
Okay. I can't wait to see footage of that, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. You see it soon. You see it real soon. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be awesome. You gotta check it out for sure.
And the question, who are you sponsored? Do you have any sponsors or anything?
Yes. Yeah, dude. I'm super thankful, man. I ride for K9 Wheels. I think that's 4 months ago. I got no, actually 2 months ago I got on K9 Wheels.
Oh, congratulations.
Eric Dressen, a good friend of mine, he actually was sitting down with Mir and Lance, which is the art director at Dogtown, and they started bringing out the K9 Wheels team because they had one in the East, in Dressen rode for him for a little bit before Speed Wheels. But they were talking about starting the team back up again, and Dressen brought my name up out of everybody, what? Me? Me? Why me? I got a phone call, and they were like, hey, do you want to ride for K9 Wheels? And I was like, fuck yeah, I want to ride for K9 Wheels, dude. And I was oh man, I was in Long Beach when I got that phone call. And then when I was in Long Beach, I was staying at my friend Wolfgang's house. He owns 86th Magazine.
Okay.
And I got a call from Chuck, and no, it was a text, I think. And he was like, "Do you want to shoot an ad for K9 Wheels while you're here?" And I was like, "Dude, yes." I was like, "Let's do it. Come on, you know, like let's get it going." And me and Wolfie, we woke up like 8, dude. This is the earliest I woke up when I was in California, I swear. And we rode bikes to the Long Beach barriers and skated the Long Beach barriers for a little bit. And I popped a no comply booster off of the barrier.
Oh,
and
wow.
it was the picture, you know. I got the picture for the ad, and it made the mag. I can show it to you right now, actually, if you want.
Yeah, let's check this out, dude.
Yeah, this is 86 mag, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, I seen that mag, dude.
Yeah, dude. Good people, man.
There they are.
Right there.
Look
Yeah, we shot that picture in Long Beach.
Dude, that's a dope ass picture, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate
Dude,
it.
you tweaked that out so good, dude.
Dude, it was so we were just like rushing because like I don't know. I was just having too much fun and it was taking too long and his battery was dying. And he was like, "Oh man, dude, you gotta get some right now." And like I was like, "Damn, all right, let's do it." And I gave it like 3 or 4 attempts and I got one and I was pretty stoked on it, you know.
Yeah.
And then you know how it is. We were in like kind of a gang area, like kind of a sketchy kind of, you know, Long Beach. Come on now, you know, like we were like, all right, let's leave. Like, can't get our stuff stolen, you know. Like we had so much equipment, like camera equipment and stuff. But we got the picture and we got out of there. And I was stoked, you know. It was good times, man.
And
never forget it.
So you ride for K9 Wheels and anybody else or what?
K9 Wheels. I ride for Skeleton. Darren Everett's thing. I actually just visited him in San Diego.
Okay.
My last California trip, actually.
Okay.
Right after Long Beach, I was there for a week. Saw him, skated with him for a little bit. He jumped the wall.
Oh,
he never, dude. He jumped the wall, dude. He ollied over the wall. Man, we sat there and like he did it, dude. He ollied over the wall. He said he hasn't done that in years, man. He hasn't ollied over something that high in years, but he did it. There jumped the wall. He's so stoked on it. I'm stoked on it too, man, because dude, he is like, for him at his age to be doing that, that's fucking impressive, dude. Like, fuck. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, dude, Lake Skateboards, Florida, East Coast, man. You know, like I ride for Lake now. Great boards, dude. Like. Bring my rider over here.
There you go, man. You got the whole set right there.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Lake's killing it, man. And they always have been since '87, dude. I'm telling you. Like, Lake is one of the main reasons Florida was put on the map. Because Lake is Walker Skateboards. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It's the same thing. But, yeah, Lake is the reason for Florida. Vert skating, you know? Mark Lake.
Yeah, I remember that name. Definitely, man. Because I think
Mark Lake, dude.
I grew up with like Scott Stanton, all those guys, all the vert guys and stuff in Pensacola. So
oh, dude, that's awesome.
So yeah, so I mean, I remember hearing that name from like Pete Kelly and all those guys of his name and stuff like that. Never met him, but I've heard of it. You know.
Rad. Okay. Sick. Awesome, man. Scott Stanton. That guy's Zorlak, man. Zorlak's cool too. Shut up and skate, man. You know.
You used to watch him skate vert all the time. The metal YMCA metal ramp all the time, dude, and just kill.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Sick.
Growing up watching him kill it, and you know all that was definitely sick. And then one last question: do you have anything you want to say to like the upcoming skater that wants to come out and skate bowls or anything at all?
I just want to say, skateboarding is fun, okay? And I feel like in skateboarding, there's not any rules. I mean, okay, Grosso might have said there's rules with your hand and tuck your knee, but if you're having fun on your skateboard, you're having fun on your skateboard, and that's what matters. That's the only reason, you know. You're you know, just have fun, you know. It's nothing serious, man, you know. We're all, as skateboarders, we all are learning, you know. When I look at a beginner, I'm like, we're the same. We're both beginners, you know. We're all learning. We're all just on our journey. But you know, it's up to people if they want to decide to help other people through their journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just thankful and like super like so grateful for all the people that have helped me through my journey, you know, and like all the people that have helped me and supported me over the years, man. And it's just like speechless, man. I don't even know. it's insane, man. It's a beautiful thing, skateboarding, dude. You know.
Yeah. That's
You
awesome.
you could be like at a show and like see somebody with a Dogtown shirt on or something, and you'd be like, "You skate?" It's like, "Yeah, I skate." Automatically friends. Automatically friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like we're all connected. We're like a family, man. You know?
Yeah. No, that's awesome, man.
That's how I feel about it.
That's so true, man. And where can people, the viewers, follow you at? You have a social media, website?
Yeah. Nick D904.
Okay.
Yeah, 904 is area code. I always have the area code. You gotta represent local, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, cool,
Yep.
Nick. Hey, man, thank you so much for coming on the show, man. And, you know, me personally, I want, you know, you killing it on skateboarding. I've been watching you skate for a long time. And Redneck Eric, you know, told me about you way back in the days from them skateboards and stuff. And, you know, and so I've been watching and you've been killing it, man. Mad respect. And you're the new upcoming coming out of Florida, man. And I want to say,
thank you, Tommy. You're fucking rad. Thanks for the opportunity. Always.
all right. Well, hey, man, stick around because right after this El Senor commercial, you ready to check out Sweet and Juicy?
Let's do it. Let's get sweet and juicy. Come on.
Let's do it. All right. Right after this El Senor commercial. Let's check it out. Yeah, what's up, Sweet and Juicy? Hey, your mic.
All right, there we go.
There we go. How you guys doing, dude?
Good. It's morning. It's morning here.
It's morning. Good morning.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good, good. Where you guys out of?
Portland, Oregon.
You guys had a long night last night, huh?
I have a long night every night.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. And I saw y'all guys had a pop-up yesterday. How was that, dude?
It was fun.
It was good. It was good. We have more today.
Yeah, we're gonna do some of those.
I think we're playing a food cart.
Oh yeah. So tell us about this pop-up. What was it about?
It was about us losing our sanity back in September and me buying a generator so we could do shows whenever we want because we can't not perform anymore.
I know. Sucks, huh?
Yeah, but like, you know, if you're just doing a pop-up, people can still keep their distance. No one's making them come close to you, you know?
Yeah.
So we get to just bring the music to people to piss them off as much as possible.
I would say 90% of people like us, but then, you know, you can't stop Karen from Karening. You know, there's certain.
She really loves that.
Yeah, Karen's gonna Karen, man. There's no way around it.
I love you guys, man. You guys are killing
Love you
it.
too.
I love it, man.
Yo, Nick was really cool. Good job, Nick.
Yeah, Nick, you're cool.
That makes me want to go hang in Florida.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Right there. What are you eating, man? Potato chips?
Yeah, man. Come on now. Come on, boy. Everybody's got to eat.
Are they Cajun potato chips or are they just regular potato chips?
They're regular, man. It's depressing.
Good for you. I guess as long as you have like a healthy dose of ranch or like milk. You eat potato chips, milk.
What is milk?
I don't know.
What is milk?
What is milk?
Who knows, dude?
Who is milk?
So you guys ready to get into this, man?
Yeah,
sure thing, man.
All right. Well, hey, man, tell us, some of the viewers might know who you are and some might not. Tell us a little about Sweet and Juicy, a little bio about you guys.
My name's Sweet. I'm a banana. That's this pineapple here is Nefertiti Ferrosandramunda cephalopoulos. But I smoke a lot of pot, so I can't remember that very good, and so I just call him N.
and
What up, N? And then that's Juicy the strawberry. So Sweet and Juicy, and we write songs mostly about sex and drugs.
Hey, cheers, brother.
Yeah, just party music, man. We just want people to have fun.
Hell yeah.
And get laid later. Yeah, like that's the whole thing. If we can just get everybody drunk and laid, then we've done our part to make the world a better place.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you get laid with a banana suit on?
With the banana suit on? I mean, if that'd have to be one big lady. Oh my God. Sorry.
That's all good, brother.
You ever seen the video of the dude with his whole head in the thing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or like Danny DeVito coming out of the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how'd you guys meet up? Like, how'd you guys form Sweet and Juicy? Like, where'd you guys meet and stuff?
Produce aisle.
Produce aisle?
Yeah. We were the only talking motherfuckers in the place.
All those other bananas couldn't talk. It was weird. I was like, why am I the only talking banana?
Fucking losers.
That's what your game, y'all. You should start reading.
Yeah.
So did y'all like grow up together or what?
I mean, different places.
These guys kind of knew each other from before. Juicy and I started Sweet and Juicy.
Mm-hmm.
I was down at a farm. I found him on this farm, and he was just like living with his loser berry parents that wouldn't let him like play outside. And I was like, dude, you can totally leave the farm.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you sure? And I was, And
they're lovely berries.
they're totally lovely berries.
Just God, Jesus.
But sometimes, there's more out there than just farm life.
Yeah.
And being eaten. As much as everybody likes to be eaten on occasion.
I mean, I love eating too.
Yeah,
so.
you gotta like to eat somebody.
Yeah.
And so we started hanging out.
I found him very appealing, so I was like, okay, let's keep doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we
Hey, keep it going, dude. I love it, dude. Keep it going, man.
we played in some hip hop band actually.
Hold on, y'all playing a hip hop band, really?
Me and the Strawberry. That's how we met, and we're like, why is nobody else in this band fruits but us? This is weird.
Yeah.
And maybe we should start our own thing because these people aren't fruits. And
they weren't sweet enough.
they weren't sweet or juicy. Yeah, exactly.
Juicy.
So and then like we used to throw this variety show party with like comics and poets and cocaine and
puppeteers.
And so and we met all these pineapples. They were like singing in a chorus, and we're like, hey, can one of you pineapples play drums? And this one's like, yeah, I can play drums. And we're like, cool, because you're not gonna sing with those pineapples anymore. You're gonna come hang out with us, and we're gonna write music about sex and drugs.
And now he's our drummy, cummy pineapple.
He's the band Pincushion.
That's awesome, man. So you guys are like what's the word I'm trying to say? The outcast of the vegetable fruit stand, right?
Don't talk about the veggies. Are terrible fucking people.
They're a bunch of fucks.
Fuck those.
Oh, yeah?
Vegetables.
Yeah, man. Have you ever met a walking broccoli?
Nah.
Yeah, he's a dick.
Zucchinis always just have that smell. Like, what the fuck is it?
Yeah,
It's a mess.
Some people say that's being stereotypical, but let's just,
Come on.
let's call let's call a broccoli a broccoli.
Yeah.
Broccoli black. What do you call a tomato?
Tomato man. I don't know.
They're all right.
They
They got the thing going.
they
on.
pass as fruits.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They can pass as fruits, but that's about it.
I'd fuck it. I'd fuck a tomato.
I have fucked a tomato.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It was all right.
It was pretty juicy
in the middle.
Yeah. Well, it was juicy.
It was juicy, not so sweet though.
It appealed to my Italian sensibilities.
There you go.
There you go.
He's getting back to his roots.
Yeah. And I filled it with seed.
You filled your roots with seed.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And pineapple. So how'd you like when you started drumming with these guys? How'd you feel, man?
It felt pretty good, you know. I was scared at first, but then I was like, this is all right, you know. They took care of me. They supported me. They were calling me good.
He's a good.
He's a good pineapple.
He's a good
pineapple.
pineapple. He's a good
Making me do chores around the house and shit.
Hey, you got to build a work ethic, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Take the compost out, you know.
Hey, but that's awesome what you guys are doing, man. Like, I mean, you know, using costumes as a, you know, to help, not want to say help, but like promote your music and get some more comedy out there, you know?
It does a couple things. If a couple fruits show up to the party and they start saying whatever,
Yeah.
you know it's just in good fun.
Yeah.
It's not tonight when we show up, no one has any illusions that we're going to try to inform them about crises in the world or various conflicts that maybe have. It is not a, we're trying to get you drunk and laid. That's it. That's all. We're not, you know, we want to play as good music as our fruity selves can do too.
Yeah.
The main thing is just about having fun, man.
It's about family.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the rest of the
Hey, I love it when Juicy holds a smile. It's about family. Mm-hmm.
It's about family values. Yeah.
Daddy, call me.
Hey, let me ask you: you guys ever get in a fight with Fruit of the Loom or anything like that? Have they even come at you guys?
Yeah, they're honestly so old now.
Yeah,
It's like,
they're a bunch of geriatrics. Like we're not so concerned.
they
you know?
wheel out that great motherfucker to us, and it's like, oh, you good. You
Yeah,
know?
like they gotta feed them baby Gerber food, which is the weirdest thing. Watching fruits eat fruit with a spoon fed.
They can only get like half of it in.
Yeah,
it,
they're
too. It
dribbling
just
down the
keeps-
sides of their
God,
mouths.
It's a mess.
They got these big varicose veins.
Yeah, which are really good for hitting. No,
Hey,
hey,
who doesn't like heroin? What?
There you go. So let me ask you guys: do you feel like it's, you know, have you guys got more and more notice into the music industry and stuff?
I don't know about the music industry per se.
there isn't.
But like we're doing our thing. Like, I mean, we just want to be self-sufficient enough to pay our bills and rock out. So the industry part will kind of come as we continue to grow.
Yeah, come.
that might be also part of the reason, you know. Right there is we just don't give a shit.
I love you guys.
We just want to write songs all day, man, and work on performing. Try to be as entertaining as possible. You know.
And let me ask you: how you guys come up with your songs?
Okay, so one second, I'll show. I have a whole bunch of different kinds of weed. I'll show you. So we got.
All right, what you got over here?
So this one's green crack.
Green crack.
Really good for like, whoa! I got to get something done now.
That's hitty hunk shit.
This one, this grower is a fan of ours, and he grows Gorilla Glue No. 4 exclusively.
Okay.
And it's like a perfect balance. It's what I usually eat for breakfast. I just have a bowl full of Gorilla Glue No. 4,
Yeah,
and it's freaking delicious.
this is good for like pop ballads, things like that.
Yeah, here's a bag of grape. Also pretty creative.
That gets you through the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one helps you go to sleep because you're all tuned up. Skunk. And then this is a vial of RSO oil. This will cure your cancer or make you not be able to, like, you know.
It's for writer's block.
Yeah, it'll unblock everything.
It puts you to sleep for 2 days.
If you're not used to it, though, you will. Yeah, you won't be able to walk straight. You'll have to, like,
Aaron?
yeah. So I pumped like maybe
like a third of the thing, bro.
I gave him like a quarter gram Yeah, and he was high for 3 days.
He woke up 12 hours later. He used the bathroom. He's like using everything to walk around him. You know, he's fucking can't do it.
It was pretty great. And then I got some more too, but this is just like the small stashed by the recording gear.
That's just what we use to write.
Yeah, that's our writing. So that's really helpful.
Hey, you got to have that, you know, because sometimes you get writer's block, you know, or you're imagining, you know, oranges are coming by, you know, or peaches.
Imagine orgies coming by.
Orgies, yeah. I think he said orgies.
Or peaches.
An orgy of oranges.
Ah, an orgy.
There you go.
An orgy of oranges or jizz.
You guys are awesome. I love it, man.
You better trust me on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it.
So you guys gave us this music video. Tell us about this video we're about to watch.
It was filmed at the Burnside Skate Park, which is a local Portland treasure.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. These people have built I'm personally scared of it because I'll ride occasionally and just go wee. I'm not trying to do that place, man, because that's for serious. Cesar was killing it. He's a buddy of ours. He came out and was just tearing it up the whole time. And also, who was
Chris Higgins? Yeah. Chris Higgins was over there too. He's a friend of ours that came.
There's an organization that runs the park, and they were really cool. So big thanks to them too for being so chill.
The Burnside guys.
Because we showed up without like thinking about getting permits or anything, you know, because I smoke weed for breakfast.
Yeah.
And and
we usually just bring a generator to our shows
because we lost. It's just funny. There's no like authority anymore. Like people are like, hey, you're loud. I'm calling the cops, and we'll be like, okay, and then nothing happens because the cops are like, whatever, dude. It's like it's a bunch of fruits. Yeah. It's like it's not a thing, and so. Yeah, there's no laws anymore, which is pretty great. And, you know, that's all working out.
But anyway, we made the video, and our friend Montetre helped us out with logo production.
Yeah, our buddy Montetre. If you've seen any of our other fun videos, most likely Montetre worked on them as well. We used to have this. Okay, we met him. We used to throw these underground parties, like our variety show. At this place called Mr. Theater.
There's a black box.
There's a black box theater, and it wasn't quite legal, but you know, it was like you'd come in and the bartender's just rolling joints. You know, it's one of those kind of establishments.
Yeah.
You know, like I'd find people's credit cards that they forgot in the bathroom for some reason behind the toilet, and be like, "Oh, here's your credit card back." Oh, I wasn't doing it. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't want to.
We don't care. We don't care.
We just don't care. It's your business. So
that was a good time.
It was a good time. Anyway, so Montetre is our friend that came from that, and he's wonderful. He's our brand of crazy.
He's a fun, sexy boy.
He is.
Hell yeah. Well, you guys ready? You guys ready to check it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's check out Sweet and Juicy's Burnside video.
Thanks, Tommy.
Let's get some bass in the house, like this. Oh, baby. It's my disaster, so you don't have to feel like you need to agree. Nah, I could imagine some sunshine happening, but it don't happen for free. Nah, we like tacos from exotic Midwest cities, such a lovely way to wine and dine. I'm still longing for your
Oh, stop it.
Love it, dude.
Stop.
Hey, Juicy, I love the kick. Can you do the kick real quick for me?
Which kick?
The one you went. I like
one?
that, dude.
You like that?
That was awesome.
It's really good for the hammies.
I love it, dude. Dude, you guys fucking rock, dude. You got hey, when we get back to regular lifestyle again, hopefully, and we get back on the road, I want you guys to come back and perform live, man. Like you guys fucking kick ass, dude, and like I love it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. We love performing live, man. It's fun.
It's
Yeah.
okay. No, I'm just kidding. It's the
okay.
best.
No, that's where it's at, man. That's the best interaction of humanity.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. And where can people find you guys at? You have a website, social media, or
It's at Sweet and Juicy Music everything.
okay.
Sweet and Juicy Music everything.
Sweet, the banana, N for the pineapple, juicy for that, and then music is
Yeah.
what we play. Sweet, the letter N,
Juicy Music.
juicymusic.com.
Facebook.com/Sweet and Juicy Music, Instagram.com/Sweet and Juicy Music, Twitter. Fuck it.
Are we doing Twitter
We don't
again?
do fucking for fucking.
We're never on Twitter. Don't do that.
I don't do it. And then I know we have TikTok.
We TikToked.
No,
That's-
you got TikTok,
You
really?
know,
Talking, yeah.
That's mostly just because I think it's fucking great.
He just watches a
I
bunch of
love
tweets.
it. A bunch of tweets.
What?
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just like, well, there's another one for the bank. You know. Yeah.
And do you guys have anything coming up, like a single or anything out?
we're working on 2 full-length records right now, and it's slow going, but we're trying to be awesome about it. And we got one record that's like going to be pretty clean, you know, for the radio waves. It's going to be called "Your Mom's Gonna Love Us,"
Mhm.
and so, but it's got a bunch of clean songs, and then actually the song you just heard, and then the other song we gave you, isn't that one going to be on it? Yeah, the other one's going to be on this record that's more for the strip clubs, called "Sex, Drugs, and Fruit."
Mhm.
Oh, actually, I listened to that one. That was badass. Dude. I like that song.
That's
Yeah.
what we're so yeah, the one we're closing with later, both of the songs that we sent y'all are going to be on "Sex, Drugs, and Fruit."
Yeah.
And those are kind of like in working, or they're coming along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep recording stuff. We have a little right behind it on the other side of this wall. There's a recording studio that we got.
Okay. And where can people find, like, there's any music platforms so people can get your music or anything?
We're on Spotify.
We should be on all the stuff technically. We're on iTunes. We're on all that. We're on.
And if we're not on it, just hit us up and I'll send something to you. I don't care.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can always just email us at sweetandjuicymusic@gmail.com and be like, "Yo, send me some tracks," and we'll be like, "Okay," and we'll send you some tracks, and then we'll take your email and put it into our fans folder, and then never remember it again.
That's exactly
You know, where I'm like, man, I'll totally tell them when we're gonna play in their town. And
Oh, yeah.
because,
And one last question. What can you tell the upcoming musicians? Any good word of advice or anything you want to say to them?
Do drugs.
practice a lot.
That one.
Practice a lot.
If you could blend the two, Mazel Tov.
Do you know what's a really good game is when you're learning an instrument is play with a radio. And I don't care if you like the song, whatever comes on, like spin the dial, whatever comes up, just play along with it. You get better really fast. He's very ticklish. He likes to get tickled.
Yeah.
Well, Sweet and Juicy, thank you so much for coming on the show, performing and everything. You guys fucking rock, man. And
You're right. Thank you for having us on, Tommy. And Tracy,
know what?
you guys rule. Huh?
hey, and I love the outfits, and dude, it's fucking awesome. Like I said, once we get back on the road, I would love for you guys to perform with us live, everything, man.
And we're gonna try to get back on the road ourselves. So who knows where our paths will cross.
Hey,
Super?
California, Oregon, man.
Yeah, it's super easy. It's not even a thing.
So you know what?
We'll come hang.
We like staying in the weed legal states.
All right, and I'll make sure I'll take you over to the Peach Farm.
Cool.
Lit.
For it.
All right. Well, hey, right after this Collage skateboard commercial, we're gonna be sitting down with Greg Harbour. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check it out. Stay tuned, y'all.
up, Greg?
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing today, brother?
Yeah, doing well, hanging out.
Dude, sweet and juicy, huh? Those guys kill it.
They're wild.
I love it. I was laughing my ass off the whole time, dude. I was like, dude, I'll just let these guys talk, man.
Yeah, that's funny. That would definitely be a live experience for sure.
Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait. I'm serious about having them come on the show, like actually perform live, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be rad.
Cool. So you ready to get into this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, Greg, tell us a little bit about you, a little bio. Some people might know who you are and some people might not.
Yeah, I'm Greg, live in Jacksonville, Florida currently. Lived all over the U.S. Just skateboard, listen to music, good shit.
Hell yeah, dude. And so did you grow up in Jacksonville or did you grow up somewhere else?
No, I'm from New England, from Massachusetts, and then lived in New Hampshire. Went to high school in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of after that, went to Denver, and out to California, Chicago.
You just traveled around, huh?
Yeah, all over. Yeah, I've been here for 3.5 years now.
Okay. And then what what inspired you to start skateboarding?
In Colorado, I lived in this neighborhood, and just some kids in the neighborhood, they were skating, and I skated like a couple times when I was young, but then the kids in the neighborhood that I met that were my age started skating with them, and then went to the skate shop and met the older skaters, and that's when I got really juiced on it.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And do you remember your first board?
Yeah, it was a flip. Oh, dude, there's a leprechaun on it. It wasn't Andy Mack. I forget who the skater's name was. Something Mack.
I'm trying to think who that is. It was a flip board, right?
I think it was in like 98 or 99 I got it. I cannot remember. I looked it up the other day, actually. I was talking to my buddy Matt, and I was like, I think I remember my first skateboard. I have it in our garage right now. My folks actually saved it. But yeah, I remember that was wild.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. And then what, were there like any certain skaters that like pros or anybody that like got you more into skateboarding?
I mean, definitely. Like the first video that really like stuck with me would have been Label Kills. That was like
dope ass video.
Dude, groundbreaking for me. It was like everything. Like, I mean, I grew up like my first pro demo was a consolidated demo. Mm-hmm. And watching those guys, Alan Peterson, watching him skate live was insane. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. And then him, Karma, they were great. And then seeing Label Kills and just like the music I was starting to get into at that point, that was the theme of that video. Mm-hmm. You have like Svitak, Jubb, Jason Adams, they all got me so stoked. And then, I mean, like, dude, Matt Hensley is the best ever. Dude, Dwayne Peters, sickest style.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, Matt Hensley. Yeah, I don't want to say idol, but I mean, he inspired me in skateboarding just because like his style and just the way he skated. You know what I mean?
His trick selection is insane. He was so far ahead of everyone. He is. That's the thing. Like I talk to some of the younger kids now. I don't know who anyone. Like I'm so out of touch with like what's going on in real skating. People like send me stuff on Instagram. I'm like, that's the kid ground like a 50-star handle. That's insane. But like. Who the fuck is that? But I mean, people, I don't know. I do all these Matt Hensley and Neil Blender tricks, and people are like, who did that? I was like, Matt Hensley did that in like 1988. That's just not a new thing.
and so you got into skateboarding, and like skate video. Your favorite Black Label videos was what inspired you and everything. And when did you start traveling skateboarding? Like, how did you start traveling? Did you go to contests or anything?
No, I hate contests. I've done them. The last one I did come in third place. I don't know how, but this is like 15 years ago. No, I just started, just randomly in Colorado. We'd go on trips to like Albuquerque and like Arizona pretty regularly because Colorado's kind of in the middle of the country. Like it's rad, it's fun. Also fucking sucks because you're so isolated.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the Northeast where everything's like an hour or 2 hours away. But so we used to started traveling regularly just to skate. We go to Utah, we go to California. I probably started doing that pretty heavily when I was 18. Mm-hmm. And then honestly, my life really just kind of chilled out right when I moved here. And I've been traveling a little bit, working too much these days, but yeah, I was on the road for, years. Even when I lived in Chicago, I was going to California once a month. So
Yeah. And so let me ask you. So did you start skating in New England or Colorado?
no, Colorado. I moved
Colorado.
to Colorado when I was in 6th grade, and then kind of got into it out there.
Yeah. And were there a lot of skate parks at that time when you were skating, or did you mostly?
No, it was like I grew up skating street. I honestly didn't really learn how to skate like transition like comfortably till I was probably like 22. I had like a handful of moves, but back in the old days, the 1031 days, honestly skating with Chad Knight and like Ben Rayborn, dude, Chad taught me so much shit. I think about that now, and like that guy is insanely good at mini ramps.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, fucking boss.
Dude, that dude's insane.
Dude, it's wild watching him skate live and how his brain operates, and like him, and then like skating with Rayborn back in the day, Donovan Rice.
Mhm.
I remember Ben we were skating one time. He's like, "Hey man, just throw a 540 out there with me." I was like, "I don't know how to 540."
That's awesome. And did you remember your first sponsors?
Yeah, I was in like obviously rode for the skate shop, the Skateboard Market in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Yeah.
I had Flow for like 88 for a minute there. When they were around, I had Flow for DVS for a short period, and then I'm getting on like audio and stuff.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Null
that's
Skate.
awesome. What was that?
It was Null Skateboards was my first board sponsor when I was like 18. The owner Glenn, he's awesome. It was a very hard company to leave, but it was, dude, great people.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I mean, and like, so going from Colorado to California, what was that like skate wise?
That was crazy. That was like, so I'd been going to California just to go on skate trips, but then when I went out there and really, I had gotten on 1031 and then gone out there, and I went out there to visit Drew Desort. He helped me out a lot when I was out there, but dude, it went from being like growing up in Fort Collins, Colorado, which now it's cool. It fucking sucked growing up there.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy frat bros and crazy religious people. But first time going out there, the first thing I noticed, I was like, oh, skating's cool here. This is weird. Like, I wasn't used to that. So I was used to people fucking hating you for being a skateboarder.
Yeah.
But yeah, the level of skaters is just so next level. Like the average skater in California is like every hometown's good skateboarder. It's pretty, but it makes you push yourself in school.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And how'd you get on 1031?
Got a sent in a video. My boss, this guy Sean, when I was living in Denver, I used to work at the Woodward Skate Park in Denver, and my boss Sean encouraged me to do it. And then 2 weeks later, SweetTac called me.
And what was your reaction?
It was pretty wild because he was one of my favorite skateboarders growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a crazy call. It was cool, but it's kind of like, hey man, why don't you come out here and hang out? It's like, I don't know, being like, was it 21 years old? And he's like, hey, come hang out. I'm like, come hang out in California at Skateboard. Twist my arm, you know?
You're like this. Oh shit. All right, I'll pack my shit. I'm gone, dude.
Dude, literally, it's like I ended up living in his garage for like, I don't know how long it was, like 6 months or something like that. But I did that. It was really fun. Just honestly, just like filmed every weekend. I'd go to shows. It was a blast. And then, I went back to Colorado after that. We did some 1031 tours, and then I ended up moving out there for like almost a year. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you said you're into music. What kind of music you're into?
Punk rock, power pop, rock and roll, glam, like oi, love all that shit.
Hell yeah. And what's your favorite punk band?
Oh God.
I know there's probably 10,000 of them, right?
Dude, that is the hardest question ever.
All right, we'll say top three.
Fuck. I mean, dude, the Ramones are the coolest. You can't.
100%.
Shit. This is a really hard. Okay, the Outcasts. 100% love the Outcasts. And let's go ahead and just say fucking Black Flag, dude. Super cool band.
Yeah, definitely, man. And I remember here in Pensacola, we used to go to this club called Night Owl, and that's where like a huge punk rock bar. And so that's where I saw like L7 and Black Flag played there, and like so many people played there. It was just crazy, growing up. And that's where I grew up, was a lot of punk rock. But then Night Owl closed down, and then the punk scene kind of like ran out of Pensacola a little bit, you know.
Dude, also the Florida punk scene, like the 80s, like all the early 80s and like late 70s stuff is super underrated. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know, the Eat out of Jacksonville, you have Stevie Stiletto and the Switchblades.
Yeah.
Get No Fraud, that band's cool. Belching Penguins, like, and people don't talk about these bands. Screaming Sneakers, that band is so fucking cool from South Florida.
Definitely. And what's it like living in Jacksonville?
Wild. Definitely. It's interesting. It's like I lived here for a short period. I moved here 5 years ago or 6 years ago, maybe now, with an ex. I moved here from Santa Cruz, California, and yeah, it was fun. There's a lot more punks than I was here before, and there are more shows. I used to go to St. Augustine pretty regularly because Navies was having shows. But I moved back, and right when I moved back, most of my friends kind of moved away. So travel a lot. I go to Gainesville quite a bit. Yeah, Jacksonville, it's interesting. It's really fun, but you definitely deal with all walks of life for sure.
It's Florida, man. What
It is. It's so. I love how much people hate Florida. I keep telling me, yeah, fuck, it's terrible. Don't come down here. It's awful. The weather's fucking great. It's awesome skating. Yeah, fuck it. It's terrible. Don't come down here.
Well, what's the skate scene like in Jacksonville?
Very good. The skate scene, it was kind of mellow when I moved here, but there's a lot of kids. They're getting very good. People skate a lot more parks down here, I noticed. I moved down here from Chicago where everyone just skates street. But yeah, it's getting really big. The Block, the skate shop here, does a ton for the skate scene too. They're really like, they get stuff built. They like push small companies, and there's kids out there filming and all that stuff, putting cool shit out too.
That's awesome, man. And like going from like Colorado to, you know, Santa Cruz to Jacksonville, what's your most favorite, like which city is your favorite or state is your favorite?
Dude, that is a good question too. My favorite city, I love Chicago. It's changed too much for me though. It's just last time I was back there, it's kind of like a lot of yuppies living there, which is fine. It's just not my world. But there's that. I love the Philly area. Like I love Philadelphia. I love the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like all of them for different reasons. I think my favorite place I've ever lived is probably Santa Cruz. It's like a little time warp. I love California. It's so much fun. It's hard to live out there if you don't get a break because it's expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But also, dude, Florida is fucking rad. And I love how much people hate it because every time people come and visit, they're always like, this is actually really fun. I'm like, I know. It's wicked fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, and people talk about the rednecks down here, and I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of rednecks. But also, have you been to Central Illinois or Ohio? God damn, like.
Well, yeah, hey, you haven't been over to Pensacola yet.
Dude, the Redneck Riviera, baby.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy over here. I'll tell you that for sure.
Dude, I spent a night in Pensacola on the way out here from Santa Cruz, and I ended up. The girl I was with at the time, she chilled. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bar and have a beer. Went there, met everyone there. Was a lot of fucking rednecks in there, but they're all really fucking mellow. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll drink beers with you guys.
And so, do you have who are your sponsors now?
So I currently ride for American Nomad Skateboards, Speed Lab Wheels, Gullwing Trucks, PDX Leather, Pagawaz Pocket Wax.
Okay,
that right, and then I think that's it.
Okay, all right, and tell us a little about Nomad American. What they're about?
Nomad's fucking rad. It's owned by I know the owner through tattooing. His name's Jay Kelly. Dude, super solid guy, great tattooer. He's like family. And then Bill Danforth is the other owner, and Bill's one of my favorite skateboarders ever. He's the coolest dude. I was fortunate enough to tour with him through 1031.
But
yeah, Bill's the punkest motherfucker I ever met in my life, and he's lived 100 lives. He's great.
That's awesome. And what do you have a great story? Like, I'm gonna go back a little bit of 1031. Do you have like a good story of like your tour trip with Bill or anybody that you can talk about?
Yeah. Dude. Okay. The thing about Bill is you have to hang out with him to really like get the full Danforth experience. He's the master storyteller. Okay. So Bill was this, yeah. So we were in Lowell, Massachusetts, hanging out with our friend BK. We're over there. We did a demo at the Rye Airfield, I think. It was the Rye Airfield. I actually met Nick, who rides for American Nomad, that night. He came out to say what's up to Bill. Super nice guy, another ripping skateboarder. But met him there. Demo went well, super fun. Went back to BK's house, started partying. I remember this night. So this is the first time I had Four Loko, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll drink a couple of these. Fucking why not?" And like, ended up we got pretty fucked up. But regardless, I ended up going to sleep at probably 5 a.m. So Bill was hanging out with another one of the guys on 1031, and they were having an extra good time. But so I pass out in this closet, and I wake up. I wake up, and Bill was in there, and he had a car battery looking at me with these jumper cables, and I had shaving cream in my chest. I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, and Bill was in his late 40s at that point. And that's the thing, like that dude that's a very simple Bill story. Like this man has like every state you go, if you need a place to stay, he's like, I got a guy, which I've kind of modeled my life after that. And he taught me how to do laybacks and everything about him. He's one of the most solid humans I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Like I always loved the skating, man. Like I always loved the skating. Even when I was growing up, like other than Matt Hensley, Bill was like my other top two, you know? Dude,
for real, his style is unreal. And like, I don't know, I was talking about it with my friend Jim, who's he's from Tampa. He started going to shows in 86, I think, or 84 maybe even. But Jim and I were talking about Danforth's front rocks, and dude, and they're untouchable. They're so good.
Yeah, definitely. And Speed Lab wheels, tell us a little about them.
They're so that's the other thing. I feel I need to make this very apparent. My sponsors, they're the best.
Okay.
People that own Speed Lab are the coolest people. It's Alan and Britt. Alan and Britt are like my older brother and sister. They're very nice people. They make a really solid product. They really, I've never had a sponsor like follow through with like doing everything they say they're going to do. They do it. And they'll do wheels. If Alan's unhappy with them, he'll text me, "Hey man, these wheels are weird. Let me get you something else." He really wants to make sure what he puts out there is a good product. So definitely, if you haven't tried them yet, give them a go. They're awesome.
No, definitely. I got a set of them, and I love them. I'm still riding them right now. You know?
Oh yeah.
You know, definitely. And before we, a couple more questions. What is your day in life like, Greg? I mean, what do you do every day, like before you go skate or before whatever you do?
Yeah. Basically, I wake up, walk my dog, hang out with my wife in the morning. Do that, and then I'll usually either go skate by myself or like slap a curb. And my friend Matt just moved, but I should have a new video part out for my new Nomad board pretty soon. I'll go filming with Matt before work or on a day off. I've been working a lot lately. So through COVID, I bartend at a brewery, and then I'll usually film, go to work, usually get out of work by 11, and then just drink, hang out with the lady, listen to records. That's during COVID era because we've just been chilling. But it's not a bad thing to do. So
hey, it's a good way, man. You work at a brewery, so I mean, you get the free liquor, right?
Beer, oh yeah, free beer, dude. It's pretty rad.
What's your favorite IPA, or do you drink IPA?
Oh, I drink everything. Outside of bourbon, I guess my favorite IPA that I've had in Florida is probably High Life. Honestly, man, outside of work, I just drink whiskey and drink Narragansett. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm more tequila and rum.
Oh, dude, I fuck with tequila. I fuck with rum, but also, I mean, I'll drink whatever.
Hell yeah, dude. And before we take off, where can people find you? Like, where can they check out your skateboarding and stuff?
I'm on Instagram. My name's just Greg Harbour. I got on Instagram that long ago. That's just my name. but I just have that, and then I have a bunch of old videos on YouTube and stuff. And I think if you just Google my name and skate, I'm sure it'll pop up or something like that.
Hell yeah. And do you have anything you want to say to the upcoming skaters or musicians or anything?
Musicians wise, play more punk, fucking have fun. Don't take life too seriously. And skateboarders, same shit.
Hell
Just have fun. Go out, skate by yourself, skate with your friends, throw a good tune, just slap a curb. I don't know. Just have a good time.
Yeah. And one more before we take off. What do you listen to before you? What pumps you up before you go skate?
Dude, right now, if I'm driving to a spot, I only have a tape player. So I have.
Hold on, you got a tape player?
Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
Dude, awesome.
In my car. So right now, my buddy, I just got Punkorama Volume 1.
But
I have the new Virus record that came out I think in 2017. I have that on tape. I've been listening to a lot lately. That record fucking slaps.
Mhm.
The new Whole Hog record, that band is fantastic fucking punk. I think those guys were based out of like Northern California.
Mhm.
But that record, I've been listening to that a ton before I go out. Definitely check out that record if you haven't yet.
No, I definitely will. I'll look them up on Spotify, man. Definitely will. Definitely. Cool. Well, Greg, man, dude, you've always been, one of my favorite skaters, upcoming skaters and stuff. And I love your style of skating, man. You're definitely 100% killing it, man. And I'm honored to sit with you and have this little chat with you, brother.
Dude, thank you so much. I'll come visit after I get moved. I'll come out there and say what's up.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be here till July, and then I'm heading back to California. Hopefully things will get back to normal. We can get back on the road and stuff. But yeah, come on over, dude. We'll go do some tequila shots, man.
So down, absolutely.
Well, I want to go out and say thank you to our guests, Nick Day, Sweet and Juicy, Greg, for coming on the show. I want to say thank you to all our sponsors to make season 4. That's from Lakai to Keen Ram to Couch Curb. Names go on and on. But the main thing is I want to take this moment to show respect to amazing skateboarder, amazing human, and a great homie, someone that's been with us or been supportive of us since the beginning of TSM live show, Jonas Wray. I wanted to show this clip of him from season 1, episode 2. Jonas, we miss you, homie.
My skateboard career has just been having fun skateboarding. So it's companies come and go. I mean, I'll back any company that backs me, So it's a roller coaster. There's things that go on, and John Lucero. One day I broke 7 boards in a row. On one day.
Yeah.
We were out filming for a Black Label video, and went to his whole shop was in his garage at that time. He used to have a place off Gothard, and he moved into his garage just to save up some money and build the brand a little bit more. He asked me, he's like, really? I went back to his house 3 times in one day because we were filming around Huntington Beach and kept breaking boards. I was just landing, right in the wrong spot. Boards were great. I just I land real heavy. Might have eaten a burrito that day or something. But,
I was drinking a couple beers.
yeah, maybe. And then so I went back to his house for like the 3rd time, and he gave me a $20 bill. He's like, rip that up. I'm like, no way. Went right in my pocket, Like, that thing's for me. He's like, that's what it feels like every time you break a board.
$20 going down the drain,
Yeah,
huh?
it's like just ripping up $20. So it was tough times, and he was, real supportive and great dude. Always making things happen, road trips, everything. But it was real tight, so it was. I felt bad that breaking boards, but there's nothing I could do about it. I got to aim for the trucks, try and land a little different. But yeah, it was all throughout skateboarding was it's been a fun ride. Just
Man.